People Station V103 to ATL's number one for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks in the building. Mario.
ATL, what's happening?
That's all I wanted, best friends, all morning. I've been saying Mario. And he comes in and he says it, and I'm like,
That's our morning coffee, y'all.
hello.
Wait a second.
Slurp it down. Slurp it right on
I
down.
don't see no signs on the wall for sound effects, so we good.
Black. I like my coffee black like Mario.
Hey, here, man. What's up, sweetheart? How y'all feeling? Take it, what's happening, man? Listen, you done live life, man. Don't be surprised,
Oh
man.
my God.
You done live life.
This is the Mario effect.
Yeah.
This is the Mario effect.
This is the horns on the halo that we was talking
This is
about.
the
The
Mario
horns on the
effect.
that
You got horns on your halo. So, what an angel. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't come in here causing all this problem, bro.
Listen, this morning, like if she ain't acting like this in the morning, you doing something wrong.
Thank you. I be trying to tell him, you need to give me big Mario energy, okay? All the time. I want
Virgo
this
energy.
right here. It's the Virgo. Your birthday's coming up.
I know the pressure.
What's the pressure of it?
What?
I'm deciding what I want to do.
Oh.
It's just like I'm about to go on tour. I got rehearsal. It's like
Is there
I
even
always want
time?
to go. No, you know it's crazy. Like I always, every time around my birthday, something big is happening, and I end up canceling my Bali trip, or I end up canceling this trip. Like just trying to go and do something for me. That's the hard part about being an artist. Is like you really gotta decide between time for yourself and getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta make
know,
time for
like,
both. You've been in the
balance is
industry
hard.
so long. You should be able to do this by now. 14?
I got rehearsal though for tour, so it's gonna cut the trip short. But I'm gonna figure out something to do. But yeah, big Virgo energy.
Going out
27th
on
of
tour
August.
September 9th.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Roses
yeah.
and champagne.
Champagne
Yeah.
and roses
Said it
tour,
backwards,
man.
but
I'm
that's
bringing
what I
the
was talking
roses
about.
and the champagne. You said what?
Said it backwards, but that's what I was talking
It's
about.
all good. Yeah.
Champagne and roses. And those
yeah.
are both my favorites.
Yeah.
I like a rosé, okay?
Yeah.
And I like a red rose.
Okay.
So when you tell
Go
me
ahead.
you giving me both champagne, I gotta be there.
Yeah, no, for
It's
sure.
just-
It's gonna
it's
be
a thing.
It's gonna be fire. We've been doing these like one-offs to test it out. Me,
Right.
Robin Thicke, and Neo, and they've been selling out crazy.
That is an
So,
R&B show.
What?
For sure.
People. That is
For sure.
that is real rhythm
It's
and
some-
blues.
That's love. That's you should let
We
me
all
love
bring
you.
different vibes to
No
the show.
doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be crazy. It's
Touching
lit.
down here in Atlanta, September 23rd. If they haven't already bought a ticket, why should they buy a ticket and what should they expect?
I mean,
with
it's
these
not-
different vibes.
For sure. I think that just if you love R&B and if you support R&B, I think is definitely one of the shows you should be at. If you like to hear good music, it's honestly speaking, it's the end of summer, really. We going into cuffing season. So we setting y'all up real nice.
You are.
This year, the end of you can have a really good end of the year. You bring your shorty to the show. I'm trying to
So
tell you something nice.
you bringing shorties to the show, but I got some shorties on my line that asked me, is Mario single?
Listen, that I hate that question because it's like I'm always in between or like working on. Listen,
Oh,
I'm
it's a
honestly
situation?
speaking, I'm not. I can't say that I am. I'm dating right now. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Okay,
so
Sounds serious.
so,
For you to
Dating
say-
a person or dating?
bro, you're supposed to be on my side, man.
That's right. Get to it, Tigger. Thank you.
Look.
Thank you.
Take it immature. Take it immature. See, I know Tick. Y'all gotta understand, man. I know Tigger for too long, man. We go back.
No
we
doubt.
go back.
I'm
Nah,
just
for
asking
sure.
the question.
I heard your question,
You're
Tigger.
not gonna answer?
heard your
so
question,
basically
Auntie.
that means it's a multiple.
I'm just a private person. Like, you feel me? Rio is single and Mario is dating.
Ooh.
It's the best way I could put it.
But there it is.
They say single stuff happen in Rio too, though. So kind of fits.
But I'm a solid person. You know what I'm saying? She happy. Know that.
Kids.
Amen.
Know that.
I mean-
Nah, I don't have kids. No.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
You want 'em?
Amen.
Sometimes I want.
You like to
kids.
practice on having them, but just the
That's
fact that
hilarious.
actually.
Practice making
He's like
them.
he like to practice
Not
on
having
having them.
them.
Practice
no,
on having
practice
them.
on having them.
Crazy.
No, it's a thing.
Nah,
You like
listen,
to
I don't take having kids lightly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I know have kids. Some of my friends are younger, have kids. Some of my friends are older, have kids, and it comes with a lot of pros and cons. And I also grew up without a father, so it's like I'm like I want to do it right when I do it. You know, I got time, so I'm not rushing into that.
So when you was thinking about braiding my hair, you make sure they had a shower cap on. You put a cap on so they can when they braid your hair.
I was
Got
actually
it.
talking to my girl at the time. I was dating a girl that I was thinking about because I had just started traveling overseas and everything. She used to braid my hair everywhere. And when I traveled overseas for the first time and came back, she couldn't braid my hair for like three weeks. And so I went to the studio. I'm like, yo, I just want to go home and let my girl braid. That's how we started the song.
Nice.
So me and her was really, like, all that first album was real conversations. I just was mature.
And see, and now she's just a friend.
Now she's definitely, she got a whole family now. Yo, she got a whole
Now she's just an ex.
No, she got a whole family now. It's crazy looking back at my, like, when I was in my teens, looking at my, yo, she got a whole family, kids, all of that. It's crazy.
Listen, bro, do not rush into children.
I'm definitely not, bro. I'm not, bro. I got to.
Speaking for,
Exactly.
I mean,
speaking for me.
Yeah.
I'm my age without
we
kids.
see,
And
we know.
Okay.
No, because I've never been married.
Don't be 51 though and not have kids.
I ain't 51 yet. Don't rush me.
You feel like a man having kids, you feel like a man in his 50 having kids is too, like, you're not going to be able to relate to his child. Like, what you think?
It's such a gap. I mean, why? Why wait that long?
Because you didn't have the right woman in the right situation.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a whole nother conversation. I'm not going down there with him.
Guys out
We've gone
here
there before.
You don't have the right woman in the right situation.
Can I also say something? I don't think kids is for everybody.
But he wants kids.
I just want one. I need a son.
One.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you.
I need a son.
To be specific.
And you got anybody in life you've been riding with or on and off with
I
for
have
20
some
years?
See?
Conversations.
Because sometimes it might be that person that
have some
been
conversations
in your life for like 20 years. Y'all
Well,
been
hopefully
rocking.
I find a wife and it just goes the way I want it to go.
I love that for you,
There
bro.
it is.
I want
Thank
that for you.
I want that for you.
So Mario, when you
That
come
for you.
back, again, Dick might be 80 and he'll be saying the same
My
thing.
kid will be 30 something.
He'll be telling you,
Cool.
don't rush it. Don't rush it.
When we come back, we got the new single from Mario with Tiger and Lil Wayne. Main One talk more about the Champagne and Roses tour coming to town September 23rd.
Yes,
Mario's
sir.
in the building with the Big Chicken Morning Show on V103.
Yes.
Big Chicken Morning Show on V103, the ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and
Throwbacks.
throwbacks. Mario! Queen Shamia
Yeah.
Moulton.
Yeah. What's up, big dog?
So you've had this epic career, and it's still continuing. What was it like to get your flowers handed to you at the Usher show?
Oh my God, that was incredible, man! What an incredible show, first and foremost, and just an incredible experience for R&B. You know, whenever I see R&B on those types of stages, it's legendary and it's influential and it's motivating. It's all of the above, bro. Aww. And then to get the flowers there just showed me that, like, yo,
I mean, like Usher saying your song in front of you, and everyone helped
legendary.
him sing it.
It was legendary, man.
That's
legendary,
amazing.
Legendary.
The thing.
Give me the mic next time, Usher. Let's go. Hand me that mic, homie. Let me hold that.
So where do you get this talent from? Mom, dad? Who sings in your family?
Both. So my mom sang and played the piano and just had an incredible ear for music, and my dad sang his whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I think I do give my mom the flowers because she recognized the talent early and was like, you know what? Here, you're going to do this to distract you from anything else that was going on around us. So I had a passion from 6 years old that carried me to today.
Okay.
And she just like, you know, as a parent, I guess you got to like feed your children early
you
and
do.
like
lean
Absolutely.
them
Nurture
gifts
that
they have.
gift,
And she
that
did
talent.
that. She did that.
Wow.
Mario's here. Now you talked about you were dating, and you have a new single called Main One.
Yeah. I said, yeah, Rio got a new single called Man One.
Right. Not Mario.
Rio got a
He
new
did say that.
single
Well,
called Man
introduce
One.
your new song, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. This is Main One, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got to be toxic with me. You can be honest with me. All right, listen, Main One out right now. Shout out to Tiger, Lil Wayne, man. Summer vibes, you know what I'm saying? We just bringing a different texture to R&B for a second. Getting back to it, man. Check it out. Videos out everywhere. Streaming everywhere, every platform. And now we here on V103, baby. Main One, let's go.
It's Main One from Rio.
I couldn't relate to it more.
Lil Wayne.
Sometimes I be having horns on my halo. My husband be
We
like,
like
"Right."
it like that.
Exactly. Nah, for sure.
Speaking of horns on the halo, how long are you here this week?
How long was I here?
Mhm.
Like 4 days?
Oh,
3, 4
because
days?
on Mocha Fest comes to Atlanta this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Talking about horns
Listen,
on the halo.
Just letting you know. Last time I
Did
saw
we
him,
do-
we were at Mocha Fest in
Listen.
Jamaica.
Let me tell y'all
Mocha
something,
Fest
man.
is in
It was
Atlanta
a
this weekend.
movie. That was a movie, man. I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that.
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry
gonna have
to
to
hear
live
that.
it for me.
I'm sorry to hear
Send
that.
me
for
the
you.
videos.
I got there.
No,
Done deal.
I know it's about to be
It's
crazy.
going to be a happenstance, just like the Champagne and Roses tour coming to town.
Yeah, we about to go crazy.
23rd. Where do you go from here, sir? You've been doing this 2-3 decades.
I think I need like another classic album. For me, it's like a classic album at this point in my career just puts me in a completely different, like personally and my own personal business and accomplishments, but also connection with my fans. Because my fans are now older. My fans are now, the conversation is different, you know? So another album, a classic album.
That's what we need. I'm speaking for the fans.
I feel that energy. I felt when I said that, I felt her say,
because that's what.
So what makes an album a classic in your opinion?
Timeless and classic. You have to be intentional. Everything's intentional. The details are intentional, right? You're not just going in and be like, oh, I got a nice voice, I can just sing some songs. Like, nah, it's what is the conversation? What is the story? What is the visual? I take all of that very seriously. So it's more attention to detail and intention. Everybody you're working with having that same energy. So it's a combination of all of these things. Yeah, man, it's all of that. And I
Give
feel
me
like
an example of a classic album.
I mean, my first album was a classic album.
Well, talk that talk.
Yeah, I would say because
I agree.
It was so intentional. Like, it was everything on that project was, we took our time with everything. We took our time with picking the songs and the concepts, and every song on the album was a conversation, even down to 2 Train, for example, right? Working with Alicia Keys on that record, you know, her playing keys and us sitting and talking, and me telling her, like, I'd never been on a train in New York before. You know what I'm saying? And like, we were talking about just like, she was like, well, how do you meet girls? I said, I meet girls everywhere. I meet them at the bus stop. I meet them when I'm traveling, when I'm on a plane. She was like, have you ever rode the train before? I'm like, no. And then we wrote a song about meeting a girl on a 2 Train.
Wow.
Right? So,
BX.
but it was like, BX, you already know. Fire. But yeah, so, but what else makes a classic album, I feel like, is filling a void in your own career that hasn't been filled. Like, for example, like, I haven't put an album out in probably like 4 or 5 years. I put my first independent album out like 5 years ago. And so what makes it classic is actually filling that void of the conversation and relationship with my fans, and the record's connecting as a storyline, as something that people can look back on 10 years from now and be like, I know exactly where I was when this came out. You know, when we talk about, you know, hit singles and classics, like when they come on, it just hit in a way where the nostalgia of it is so powerful that it makes you feel that feeling again. So that's, to me, is what classic is.
Do you have a favorite artist?
I have a few, but I say I have different artists that are favorite for different reasons. Michael Jackson is one of my favorite artists because I feel like he evolved so much, and he understood how to be a vessel. And that's part of being an artist, is understanding how to be a vessel and to let people that are greater than you in certain areas partner with you to make something great. And that's part of it, you know. Sometimes we get in our own way as artists thinking we can just do it all because we just like want to rush and get and do it. But the special part of it is when you're like, you know what? Let me call James Fauntleroy, who just said he wanted to do a whole album with me, right? And say, yes, sir, come and executively write my album, right? This is different for me, but it's something that I feel like James Fauntleroy understands music on a scientific level. Like, he's just a different, and I'm the same way with my voice. So it's like, but I'm just saying, like, those types of things where you take a back seat. Even when I work with somebody like Sean Garrett, he understands the science behind making hits. You know, I take the back seat. Like, use me as a vessel. I'm a vessel. Those are the best artists, I feel like, because we're able to take from everywhere. Michael will go and get the right choreographers. He gonna get the right lighting guys. He gonna get the right sound people. Like, you gotta have all these elements. Usher shows a perfect example of it. He put the right people in place to help him build something that was an incredible experience.
Phenomenal.
And so for me, that's the direction I want to go in.
You talk about partnering with people, and we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop. You famously partnering with the late great Biz Markie.
Yes, rest in peace to the GOAT. Man.
What is it like having an iconic song, you know, with someone who's an icon?
Yes,
As we celebrate 50 years of hip hop.
But the crazy part is his original song came out the year I was born, in 86.
Wow.
86, the year I was born.
I'm just a friend.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, God is incredible how he like connects corresponding dots. I mean, it's amazing to have this career, and also what's crazy is that song was actually Usher's single, and they went with a different single.
Wow.
And it ended up in my hands. So but I felt like it was a better record for me at the time. And he went with something a little more mature, but like, Yeah, man. It feel amazing to be a part of history of music in a way that's like grounded, bro. It's grounded, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, man.
This song from my boy Mario, main one featuring Tyga and Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Champagne and Roses tour pulling up in the ATL September 23rd.
Yes,
Anything
sir.
else we missing?
Nah, man, we here, man. It's the marathon.
He
continues.
here, best friends.
You
You gotta
family
sing
for
Mario
life.
again.
Rio is outside.
How'd I say it?
Mario.
What's going on? Tigger, love you, bro.
Y'all don't go too far. We got more Big Tigger Morning Show on the way, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening right here on the People Station B 103.